Today I'll be doing a video on the Postcard killings, about a father who works for the FBI and finds out that his daughter has been murdered along with her husband while overseas. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a very interesting actor. His character Jacob is very easy to sympathize with. We follow him as he works with the European detectives to track down a serial killer roaming all over Europe, and you really root for him, especially since he's not over the top and it isn't action-packed like Taken. He seems like a normal person under distress while trying to solve these cases. I liked the first half of the movie a lot better than the second half. During the first 45 minutes, we see detectives trying to piece together everything, while simultaneously we see the killer about to make his next move on another victim. It's almost like a race against time. Then 45 minutes in, this is when it took a different turn. I don't know if I should mention this because of spoilers, but this was when I started to lose interest. The mystery was gone and it became a little too predictable at times. There was even a scene where I was thinking, how did they not figure it out sooner? Because I already did 15 minutes prior. And it honestly became a little tedious at times. And I was thinking, come on, like pick up the pace already. Like get with it. I also didn't like who the killer was. I wasn't convinced that someone like this would be able to pull all of this off. They also didn't seem particularly very smart. Their backstory was interesting, but the character that itself wasn't very interesting. I don't know, I just felt like they were super one note the entire time. I didn't really see any layers with their personality. It just wasn't convincing. And the ending was also very predictable as well, and it was kind of disappointing. And the movie, in my opinion, it sort of felt like it thought it was smarter than what it really was, but you could kind of see everything coming a mile away. And this is a minor spoiler, not really, but if you really want to know as little as possible. The ending, I thought it was going to try and be a Seven ripoff, the movie Seven with Brad Pitt, and thankfully it did not go that route. And then there was a part where the killer is trying to play mind games with the father FBI detective guy, and basically the detective is like, shut your ass up, like you're not smart enough to play mind games with me. And the killer like realizes their defeat and they're like eyeing for a knife to kill themselves with. It was hilarious, like low-key hilarious. And that just goes back to my original point where this killer is just not charismatic or interesting enough to really play mind games with people. Like they would literally have to be a complete mystery in order for the mystery to continue, because once you find out who they are, there's really nothing much else to them. It's almost like, wow, no wonder you became a killer, because you're super uninteresting outside of that. But yeah, I don't really recommend you rush out to watch this. I thought it was pretty good for what it was, but it could have been so much more. I give it a 5 out of 10. The best part about this movie was the lead actor. Yeah, 5 out of 10.